Over one's lifetime, the average person will work 8 hours per day, 40 hours per week, 48 weeks per year for 50 years. Traditionally, we're told, go to school, study hard, get into college so we can find a good job. Once there, it's time to climb the corporate ladder to compete for fewer and fewer high-paying jobs. Have you ever stopped to question this outdated formula for creating wealth? For most, this time-money dilemma exists because we've settled for what we call linear income. The key to solving the time-money equation is something the rich already know, and it's the exact opposite of linear income. We're talking about residual-based income. Imagine working for an hour, yet you got paid for it over and over again. Really stop. Think about it. Because once you fully understand this concept, you'll have a very difficult time going back to a job earning only a per-hour wage. Advancements in technology, the internet, smartphones, deregulation of gas and electricity, electronic credit processing, and globalization. In addition, advancements in science, medicine, health and wellness, along with business and social networking are all being integrated through e-commerce and online shopping. What if there was a simple yet proven way for you to participate, even part-time, on your terms? There's a wave of smarter people that have chosen to enhance their lives by becoming a member of this new forward-thinking group. They are a group of individuals that strive to live lifestyles beyond the typical 9 to 5. Many strive to free themselves from the stress of a daily commute or having a boss. The person who shared this message can show you a simple system to earn residual profits from people shopping online. In addition, imagine getting paid month after month, year after year when people make a phone call, log on the internet, or turn on the lights, even heating their homes. And you can be one of them. There's never been a better time in history for breaking free of the time-money trap. The question is, isn't it time to start living the life you desire? It worked for me, and it changed the future of my family forever. Over one
There are business trends and there are business needs. A long-term business can only be built on needs. For example, right now someone somewhere is sharing a picture, turning on a light, cooking a meal, shopping online, and someone is definitely using their mobile phone. These are services most people use every day and simply can't live without. And that's why these services are among the largest and fastest growing industries in the world, exceeding well over 1 trillion euros annually. Now imagine if you had an opportunity to participate in these great industries, earning compensation just like the big companies do. Imagine earning income when people pay their bills, not once, but every single month. Imagine how different your life could be. Well, now through ACN, you can. ACN started in the US in January of 1993, and since then has expanded into 26 countries, generating revenues of 4 billion euros over the last 5 years. ACN has already acquired millions of customers and has become the world's largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and other essential services. Through ACN, you can offer a wide range of services to both consumers and small businesses such as energy, mobile, broadband, and much more. So how's all this possible? Most companies spend millions of euros on traditional marketing to attract new customers and to keep the ones they already have. ACN instead partners with people just like you, going direct to the consumer, and the result is more choices for them and a remarkable opportunity for you. Here's how it works. The first step is to become an independent business owner or IBO with ACN. This will allow you to have your very own personalized online shop, giving you the ability to seamlessly do business anywhere in the world that ACN is operating in. Basically, your online shop is a fully functioning business that is hosted and updated daily by ACN. It offers people the ability to learn all about the services available, and your customers can simply sign up online. It's just that simple. All you have to do is direct people to your online shop, assist them in becoming a customer, and ACN does the rest. The power of ACN's business model is how IBOs get compensated, starting with customer acquisition bonuses. However, you can also earn up to 10% of the commissionable value from each and every service acquired through your online shop. Not one time, but every month. That's called residual income. The more customers you get, the higher of a percentage you can earn, and the more your residual income grows. ACN also offers overriding residual income. This is where you can earn up to 8% residual income on each and every service acquired through other people's online shops. Introduce other people to the ACN opportunity, and when they acquire customers, not only does their monthly residuals grow, so does yours. Can you imagine how much more you could accomplish if there were more than one of you working together? By multiplying your efforts, you are literally leveraging your time, and that's what overriding residual income is all about. What's remarkable is that everyone is going to use these services anyways, and ACN simply gives you the opportunity to redirect some of this revenue through your own business. The important question to ask yourself is, can residual income enhance your life? To help you successfully grow your business, ACN's compensation plan consists of positions that you can achieve. For example, when you get started as an IBO with ACN, your first goal is to become customer qualified. This entitles you to earn income with ACN. Plus, ACN also offers fast start bonuses for people who like to accomplish minimum goals quickly. Your next goal is to work your way up the ACN compensation plan by qualifying for the next earned position in the plan. And there's plenty of incentives for doing just that. For example, customer acquisition bonuses that increase, additional residual income, and incentive trips. ACN's compensation plan is perfectly balanced because it's all based on IBOs acquiring customers through their online shops. It's important to understand, no matter how good an opportunity is, you have to do the right things to get the right results. And that's why ACN believes so strongly in providing the very best training possible. Whether it's online or a local, regional, or international training event, with ACN, you may be in business for yourself, but never by yourself. Bottom line, if you're a success, we're a success. We look forward to you being a part of the ACN family.
Good evening, good evening, ladies. Good evening, gentlemen. This is your host of today's webinar, Baba Malik, all the way from southwest part of London. I'm very excited to be here today, and I'm very thankful to everybody actually who has taken their time from their busy routine and who is on so that we can just talk about the project we are working on, and we can introduce certain people actually who have seen certain levels of success today. So today what we're going to do is we're just going to go through this project details, and then we'll have some open-end conversation and discussion. So I welcome all of you today again. So I'm Baba Malik. So before I start start this presentation, I just wanted to say a few things that, most of us, I would say more than 80% of the people um, which are around you, which surround you actually, they only live on that one like philosophy, and that is go look for a job, improve on your job, just put some words on the CV and try to get better so that you can get a better job. But the current situation that we are going through these days has basically shaken everybody up. They're basically, it's just like a wake-up call that whatever we were doing actually wasn't good enough. Most of the people are losing their jobs, companies are shutting down. So we must look at the opportunities where we can generate passive income and we can have a stable form of income. So I actually, my background is basically, I'm originally from Pakistan and it's been 20 years I'm living in UK. I'm one of those people actually who went to universities, did engineering, MBA, masters in IT, piled up degrees, and then started working for the corporate sector of UK within the IT environment. And I just wanted to work my way up, and I did, and I got really good jobs, and I worked for the financial institutions, hedge funds, but I was broke time-wise. Money wasn't a problem, but time and the energy was the problem because most of the people, they just don't know the concept of how you can leverage time, money, and energy. 2012 was my breakthrough into this totally new way of earning. I met this gentleman who was doing a PhD in economics. Actually, he was from France. So I was invited into one of the conferences where I saw an opportunity offered by a company where you can just build your income. I thought to myself, I don't have time for this. I'm working in a full-time job. I have my property portfolio that I'm managing. I have my business, and I'm already struggling with time. So I was basically, I was just told to wake up. And if you don't change the things around you now, when are you going to change? So when I looked at this, I quickly realized that this can actually replace my business, this can actually replace my job, and I can easily reduce the number of hours I'm working on, and I can actually get paid either the same or the more. So it all depends on one's efforts. So let me share my screen again. Right, okay, so I just want you to, everybody wants to build the income. Everybody wants to do a business. But today, let's talk about some basic concepts. I just want you to imagine that if you're building a business within the industries, just like essential services, which is trillion euros business. I'm talking about the services which people need and use every single day. We can't live without it. We're talking about the mobile phones. Now, how many times you look at your mobile phone every single day? We know almost 300 times. And it has replaced not only the simple telephony, it has not only replaced the long distance telephony, but the whole arena of internet is being replaced. We don't use computers much now. We can do everything through our phones, and the social media, social interaction, and most of the businesses are going on mobile phones these days. The second bit is the internet, the broadband, which is the base of any business these days. And now you imagine that these two industries are fetching trillions of euros every single month, every single year. Now, if you go to the next industry, which is even the core of all these industries, which is a utility sector, gas and electricity, can you live without it? No. Then security alarm systems. Security has taken its fame actually in the last 10 years. And now everybody wants to secure their premises. And now moving on to the payment processing, it's gone all digital, insuring everything, insurances. So these are the big businesses which are still largest and fastest growing and most progressive industries in the world. They are actually most sought after businesses by the big businesses. Now, if you were to do a business within these industries, the first thing that I thought that came into my mind, that what if I earn like a big business by participating as an individual? That'll be awesome. What I can do is I can get paid on the bills people are paying every single month. The word direct debit is so famous. Everybody knows that I've got few direct debits that have to go out of my bank every single day. And just to make sure that I am on the top of my bills, I have to have a job. That is now the main reason. Earning bread and butter is just on the side now. Now paying the bills is the main reason for your job. Then you will be going head to head with billion-dollar companies, and that is the way to success. I thought to myself, which company will give me that opportunity? Let me introduce the company through a small video clip.
Right now, someone is watching TV, shopping online, sharing on social media, scrolling a news feed, cooking, turning on lights, texting, paying with a credit card, and someone is definitely making a phone call. These activities take place every hour of every day in millions of homes and businesses worldwide. Access to essential services like electricity, natural gas, wireless, television, internet, telephone, and payment processing are not only necessary, these are the services customers and businesses depend on and refuse to live without. Now, imagine earning income through your very own business every time a customer pays a bill for services they're already using anyway. With ACN, you can. With a 27-year track record of success, ACN is the largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and essential services in the world. Inc. magazine ranked us the 22nd fastest growing company in North America within our first 5 years in business. Today, we operate in 27 countries and have offices throughout North America, Europe, Latin America, Asia, and the Pacific. We've maintained our position for more than 2 decades for good reason. We've adapted to change, and we're constantly evolving our portfolio of products to stay ahead of what millions of consumers and businesses need and use every day. Thanks to ACN's innovative mindset, we're just getting started, and the world is taking notice. Our success has been profiled in Fortune Magazine, USA Today, The Wall Street Journal, U.S. Business Review, Direct Selling News, Success Magazine, and Success from Home Magazine. Inc. magazine also recently recognized ACN as a private titan, a designation reserved for the largest and most iconic privately held companies in the world. We're proud to share a spot on this list with distinctive names such as Dole, Forbes, Levi, SC Johnson, and Uber. This is your opportunity to establish your very own ACN business, offering the essential services that people and businesses already use every day, and an opportunity to get paid every time they pay a bill for these services. It's your life. Imagine earning an income on your own terms. That's what ACN is all about, and now you can be a part of it.
Right, that was a simple introduction actually, in a most professional way. Now let me just quickly go through what I have learned over the years. Right, ACN is a company that started in January 1993, somewhat 27 years ago, and look at the huge buildings and geographical distribution they have, the presence across the globe. It's actually world's largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and other essential services. Now, growth across 5 continents and 27 countries is amazing. Their world headquarters are based in America. They're also present in Canada. They have started moving down towards Southern America, through Central America. They're operating in 17 different countries in Europe. They're also in Australia, New Zealand, and recently they've gone into South Korea and Japan. And you never know, in the next 5-10 years, they could be in 70 different countries. In the last 5 years, they've done over 4 billion in revenues, and not only themselves, a lot of independent retailers and a lot of independent reviewers are talking about their success. They have been highlighted in Success Magazine, Success from Home Magazine, Direct Selling Magazine, and Inc. Magazine, which is one of the famous magazines in the world, in the North America, rated ACN as 22nd fastest growing company in their first 5 years. They have been invited into the Apprentice show in 2011, 2013, and that makes them really amazing actually over the years. Now, they've acquired millions of customers globally in partnership with world's big brands. You can see all the big names there. You can see Sky, BT, Virgin Media, OneCall, Vodafone. All of these big companies are working with ACN, helping ACN to acquire partnerships for the services they provide and the services that we have. Now, what's the business model? It's very simple. Most of the businesses are gone online. If you don't see a business online, you will not see that business in the next 5 years. So ACN is an international e-commerce business opportunity. The company provides you an online store which is available in 27 countries they are working on. And in these 27 countries, they're not only providing their own services, but they're providing services offered by the local suppliers, which, all the big names that you have seen. So what's the business model? The business model is ACN, unlike traditional companies of the time of today, they don't spend money on media advertising. They don't go through internet marketing. They don't go through mass mailing. Instead, they use the same old technique used by millions of companies globally, and that is like building the business through your contacts. Most of the companies are now acquiring businesses using their contacts, whether it's a small organization, medium-sized organization, big organization. That's how they're building. So when I saw this slide, I thought to myself, ACN will invest in me to build the business, to get the customers, and I get the customers and I get paid. That's amazing. So let's look at the portfolio of services within mobile phone industry, especially in UK. We have Joy Telecoms and EE partnership. Joy Telecoms is powered by Three. So we have a partnership with two major suppliers, Three and EE actually in UK. In other countries, we have different partners like Vodafone, we've got Helloon, we've got many other partnerships. Now, utility sector, we have our own company called Blue Green, powered by Shell, which is one of the largest fuel supplier in the world. And all you have to do is bring customers from other companies onto Blue Green so that they get the best service. And every time they pay the bill, you will make residual incomes, just like you make residual incomes every time people make phone calls who are using EE and Joy. For internet, we have a partnership with Virgin Media, which is one of the fastest in UK, and we have similar partnerships in other countries of the world wherever we are operating. So you bring customers to those service providers and you get paid every time they pay the bills. The customers pay the bills. It's amazing. On security alarm systems, we have partnership with Verisure, subsidiary of Securitas, one of the biggest in Europe. So amazingly, this partnership basically has given us a lot of power and potential to go and help people to secure their premises. You get customers for Verisure, you get paid residual income every single month. Now we are also bringing merchant services, which is payment processing and insurances, and we have these services in other countries. Now imagine people are paying the bills and you're getting paid. When people are paying the bills, you can get up to 10% in personal commissions, which we call personal residual income. You also get, other than personal residual income, you also get overriding residual income. You also get some bonuses when you get customers, and you get bonuses when your organization brings customers. It's amazing. So let's talk about the bonuses when you bring customers. Supposedly you bring one customer of Verisure alarm system, you will get a bonus of £150 as an introductory bonus. For Virgin Media, for any 3 customers of either the broadband or the TV packages, you can make up to £450 in bonuses every 3 customers. So imagine if you just get, 5 EE customers, you still get £200. 5 Joy customers, you get £200, plus you get a free service. Now, if you get a combination of customers for different services, supposedly you get some internet customers, some mobile phone customers, energy customers, security alarm systems customers, and similar customers for the similar services in other countries, a combination of 5 services you have just acquired this month, you still get about £200. This is amazing. Now, guys, to become an independent business owner, what are you going to get? ACN will provide you with an personalized online shop, hosted and updated daily with product information and ordering, customer and independent business owners support in multi-countries and currencies in different languages. And I realized that in order to have this business, the amount of money that you have to pay to get the license is negligible. It's just £399 plus VAT in UK, and you get 7 days free trial. You get similar amounts basically when you sign up in different parts of Europe, and new licenses are coming up as well. So when I was looking at that, I thought to myself, having an opportunity to operate in 27 countries and to work alongside more than 250 service providers, normally people spend thousands and thousands of pounds, and here I'm getting this license for just less than 500 pounds. It's amazing. Now, my next question is, imagine if I want to make a lot of residual income, what can I do? I can either do a hard work and just have an online shop and get customers, or I can do a smart work just like big companies like McDonald's, KFC, Walmart, Asda, Lidl, Aldi, and many big retailers are doing. What are they doing? They are simply building a huge network of independent retailers where people get their online shops just like yourself. They get the customers, and when they get the customers, their customers pay the bills, and now you get paid on their customers anywhere from 0.25% to 8%, which means from your organization, from your team, you can get up to 8% in residual incomes are going to be 10% very soon. Not only that, not only the residuals and the bonuses you get, but company gives you an opportunity to grow within the organization. You earn higher positions as you go up, and you make more in bonuses. You get more in team customer acquisition bonuses, which means individual as well as group bonuses. And then you get more income in residual incomes basically. As you go higher in the plan, you can get financial freedom and company retreats. So summing it all up, all you do is get started, get your first 3 services and get up to £75 in bonuses. Improve to 5 services, you get up to £200 in bonuses. If you sponsor 2 business partners into the organization who get 3 services and 7 points, you make additional 250, making a total of 450. And once you grow a team up to 6 business partners in your first 90 days, you make additional 750 and equivalent monies in other countries to get to that level. Now that's about 1,200 to 1,500 pounds you can make. And if you go to the final ultimate position, regional director, most dynamic position, you acquire this with getting few more customers, few more business partners. And if you get this position in about first 4 months, you make 7,500 pounds. Amazing, guys. Which other company gives you that opportunity to have a stable income stream on the side by services people use every single day? ACN is great. All you have to do is to look at the training and support model which ACN has. It provides local and weekly training, international and national events, and these days we are heavily focusing on online learning, and so that you can get coaching from the top leaders. Guys, all you do is activate your personalized online shop, attend these weekly online meetings, try your own services and become customer qualified, invite people to look at this business, and that's you get started. One of the amazing entrepreneurs, Mr. Branson, says, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you don't know how you do it, just say yes and then learn to do it later. That's what most of the entrepreneurs do. So now today I've shared with you what we do and why we are just enjoying the residual income. Today what you can do is you can either go back to the people who have invited you, and you can either become you have choices. Option 1, you can either become their customer, and you can save money on the bills you're paying. Or option 2 is, why instead of just saving money, why don't you just make money from the bills you are paying, make money from the bills the entire town or city where you're living is paying. So this is an amazing opportunity, guys. What I do now is I'm going to ask you a simple question. That once you see, when I saw that opportunity, I thought to myself, it's an amazing organization spanning in 22 countries at that time when I started, and it's going to be in more countries, and it's offering me an opportunity where I can build my income, I can build my business. So let's get started. Next thing I need is a training. So I started attending training. I understood that, by just getting few customers and few business partners, I will get the basic bonuses. I will be an independent business owner, and as an independent business owner, I'm getting an online store, online shop where all the products and services are available for all of my customers. And then in order to check how my business is progressing, I will have the back office where I can log on from anywhere in the world. It gives me that flexibility to log on, and then I can just, monitor all the reports about the progress of the business and what I need to do. And alongside that, I have lots of training materials available actually in those in the back office. One of the most important document that you need to understand in this business is how you get compensated, how you're going to get promoted to a customer qualified position, which offers you residual income. You are entitled to that when it starts coming, how you can move on to the next level called executive team leader. All you need is 30 customer points and you can be an executive team leader by having at least 7 personal points yourself. Moving on to the regional director, you just need 600 points, regional vice president, senior vice president. So if you know how I can get to the next level, nobody can stop you. All you need to do is sign up one person into this business. That one person can be the biggest hurdle in your success or the biggest companion of your success journey. That's yourself. Sign up yourself, understand what are the current bonuses, how you can get quicker money, faster money by getting 3 to 5 services or inviting few people to look at it. Now, acquiring customers can be a challenge. Sometimes people say that I'm not used to asking or selling things. It is a mindset. It's totally based on the mindset. What are we doing? We are offering services which people use every single day. Customers need these services. They can't live without. All you do is just understand that the most powerful way to acquire customers is to ask people to help you, to favor you, and share with them your why and ask them to try your service. Now it's very simple. You have personal services. The easiest customer that you can make is yourself. You have the bills, so why don't you switch those bills so that you can start making savings and you start making money? You have the warm market people, you can easily basically invite them to look at these services, and the people who you talk to, your prospects who cannot start the business for some reason, they can be your customers, and then everybody else. We have a very powerful tool to make customers, that is a survey form. Even for the shyest person can use this one. All you do is get these service forms printed, pass it on to people, ask them to basically fill it for you, so that you can basically look at all the services they are getting. So you get customer information, you get service information, you get contract information, then you can fill in your diary, look at the services that you can offer them, where you can save them money, and then you can get them customers, make appointments, and then just go and talk to people. It's simple. So the next thing is how you multiply your effort. That's by team building. It's easy. Make a list of the people you know, prepare an invitation and learn how I'm going to invite these people. It has to be effective. It doesn't have to be efficient. It has to be effective. So invite them actually to look at this business. Schedule your home presentation so that you can have, and these days schedule your online presentation so that maximum number of people can be exposed to this business. These days people are really waiting for your call to get started into this business. Learn how to present the business. Let me share with you a small video clip here. No, actually, let's go to the next part. When you are building your organization, you are actually looking to recruit people who could be the potential leaders in your business. Now, everybody is looking for leaders. So once you find them, put them into training sessions, because you need trained leaders rather than untrained leaders. And once you take them to the training sessions, don't just stop there. Provide them the environment of growth where people feel that I'm growing every single day, I'm growing every single week. Take them to the big leadership events, and especially after the things get settled down, you can then take them to the events. But for now, we are doing a lot of online events where people can actually learn from the comfort of their homes. So in the end, I will just say one thing. If you understand the power of your network, you simply just look at this. Your network is your total net worth. If you understand the power of your network, you will make a bigger network, because bigger the network, bigger is the net worth. Now, most of the people ask one question all the time, that I have got my one job, And I really don't understand why I need income diversity. Why do I need to put my efforts on the side streams? Now, here is one thing. If you understand the power of residual income, you will do anything to get it. These days, I think is the best opportunity to understand why you need this business. Most of the jobs are going, most of the companies are shutting down. The people who have residual income means people are paying the bills. Bills are getting generated automatically. They're getting paid through direct debits, and your commissions are calculated every single month, and you are enjoying, you are leveraging that money. Now, in order to build a business, you promote these events, and some of these events can be really powerful. How? What happens in these events? You get, basically, when you are bringing the people to look at this business, most of the people don't know the basic psychology. What is the basic psychology? The people who look at this business come because they are your friends, they trust you, but they don't have that sort of respect, may or may not have that sort of, professional respect for you. So that's why you need an expert who you edify, who is successful, who is more knowledgeable, who is helping you basically build the business. You create that environment, and that is where that's where the new business partners come into play. Now, then you take them to business conferences and try to present your business as much as you can. Now you see, if you cannot do that, then plug them into the events, online events. Now our next event is going to be on Sunday, the 5th of April, which is an online event where I'm going to be presenting the business, but I will have a very special guest speaker. He's a senior vice president. He's building his organization actually all the way from Australia to America to Scandinavia, everywhere. His name is Mr. Mudassir Bashir. He's going to be there. He's going to be at 5 o'clock UK time, 6 o'clock Europe time, and relevant times actually in America and Australia. This national event, which was supposed to happen, didn't happen. It's going to happen again. As soon as the date is available, we'll let you know. Then we have international events, and the one for Europe actually is coming in October. So we'll let you know. So you build the team, and you basically look for the leaders who want to build their own business. So now my part of the presentation is over. What I'm going to do next is I'm just going to I'm just going to invite few people who will share their testimonials and stories, and we'll have just some open discussion with the people of what they're doing. These are the people who understood the power of residual income. And that's why they're just going through each and everything which they can to go and get it, because they know residual income is far more powerful than a simple linear income. So guys, now today is a great day for us. We have quite a few people actually who got promoted to the next level in the business, and I'm going to invite some of them actually to share their testimonials. So let me quickly go through some of the leadership. We have a regional director who is an IT consultant as well, who started this business some time ago, and he's now available with us all the way from East London, Mr. Ijaz Mohammed. Ijaz, are you there?
Hello, Baba. Yes, I'm there. You okay?
I'm fine, sir. How are you today?
Yeah, thank you very much, Baba. So giving me an opportunity for my testimony. So guys, my name is Ijaz Mohammed. By profession, I'm an IT consultant, and I joined ACN a few years back. Why I joined ACN? Because I was always looking for time freedom. As an IT consultant, I didn't have a time for my family because ACN is a purely home-based business. So your job is just to follow the ACN system. With the help of this ACN system, I achieved the position of regional director. Now I'm looking for my next position, which is regional vice president. So guys, everything you are looking for in this world right now, in these circumstances, people are losing their jobs. So this is the best platform. Still you can do your work working from home. So this is the best time for you. So grab this opportunity and take advantage. Thank you very
Just
much.
people
Baba.
ask me one question.
Yeah, sure.
That, I'm a professional, I'm accountant, I'm surveyor, I'm IT consultant, I'm already on a very big salary level. Why should I do something on the side where I am just focusing on my project, which I've been given actually to work on? So you must be, I've heard that, you are on a very good level in your organization and you're working on various projects. What made you come towards ACN?
Yeah, it's back in 2 or 3 years back. I was working for the company and I made redundant. But thanks God, at that time, there was a plan B, which was ACN in my life. So that was the time when it clicked on my mind. So we always should have a plan B. So because the thing is that one income cannot give you enough, and also the first income, you're not getting your time freedom. So ACN is a platform where you get the time freedom for your family, and plus time freedom and financial freedom. That's what I'm saying. These are the two things. If you get these two things in your life, you're the successful person. So this
Wonderful.
is my advice.
Wonderful. Guys, you can see that, people from various professional backgrounds, they want to build, the people who can analyze the situation, they want to build. And Ijaz is one of the greatest examples actually of the professionalism we have here in our East London side. And Ijaz is building a team in East London. I've got another, couple who are building an organization not only in Kent, but in various parts, and their organization has spanned in Europe, gone into Australia and Scandinavia. These are regional directors, and let me just unmute them first. Basically, this is Mr. Regional Director, Mr. Anil Limbachia, and Mrs. Swati Limbachia. So Anil, brother Anil, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Baba Bhai. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
What a great opportunity. He's just a professional as an engineer, work in a different corporate world, job to job. I just, myself, I call jack of all trade, master of none. When I find out that I could earn more money if I could stick with some plan, some system, which is I was looking for. ACN come on my way when I was really sick and tired working over 70, 80 hours a week. It was easy decision for me because I was sitting in a Morrison coffee table. And as soon as I heard the word called residual income, I didn't not aware of it, but I understood very quickly. I can earn money long time by something do once and I get paid again and again and again. Is a royalty. I thought only the professional like scientists, actors, writers, those kind of people can earn the money. I didn't have a clue that ACN have amazing platform and opportunity for me to earn those kind of money. Is it easier? Of course not. It's only not easier because the skill you need is you don't have. I quickly understand. I follow my mentor because in this business, if you want to be successful, you need to follow the mentorship. If you don't have a mentorship, you're not going nowhere. If you don't have a mentorship that allow you to grow, you better quickly leave and move on. I realize where am I going and how am I going to go? That is very, very important for me to carry on.
However, can I ask you one question?
Yes.
People always say that, I know you are really, really good at acquiring customers. You've made a lot of strategies and you are not only acquiring customers for yourself, but you're helping your team, your organization, you're training them, you do leadership events every week or every other week as well. And we understand that, you have built a huge organization. So if I ask you, can you share a couple of tips as how people can acquire customers personally and how they can help their team to do the same?
Very good question, Baba Bhai. See, there's a ACN clearly says the success in ACN is all about personal efforts. What you put in, you get it. We are customer acquisition company. If you don't bring any customers, this is not good for you, neither is going to good for your sponsor.
Absolutely.
However,
right. Yes.
If his other hand, if you learn how to get the customer, you will be definitely earning anything from 500,000 to 5,000 or more, because we have a many SVPs and top leaders earning 7 figures every single month. I just realized, and all I did, I utilized my skill level put higher. So what I done, I started to asking people. I was asking everyone, And
Did you
not
have a
only,
script actually, or you were just having the
yeah,
conversation with him?
I had a script. I used to go and say, listen, I just started something. So I used to share my why. Because if you don't have a why, if you don't have a burning desire, and people don't, if your story can't teach people's heart, you're not going to get any business. So
But
what I
anyway,
used to,
when you're saying sharing why, actually, we do suggest to share why. But do you choose people to share why, or do you tailor your script according to the person you are seeing? Because
I,
some people are really shy here, and they will say, why should I? They're very introvert, and they will always say, why should I tell my why to other people? So what do you say on that?
I always say, telling you why, people understand because we are human. We are touched, wired from here to here emotionally. Okay, no one biologically. So if you want to make any one of your customers, you need to make their customers by emotionally. Like I'll give you one of the best example. I went one of my uncle, and I knew that he's not going to give me customs, because when I talk to him, he says, I'm with British Gas for last 40 years.
Mhm.
I'm with this company. He never bought his food apart from Sainsbury's. He never been to Asda. He never been to Tesco. So his philosophy, stick with the people, stick with the company you know. So when I went with him, I said, Uncle, you know how much I love you. I understand you are with British Gas for many, many years. I've been now sick and tired not to see my kids, because my kids are growing up and I'm not giving them time what I should as a father. So I decide to involve in something along with my job, and I need your huge favor. And I asked him why I need a favor, and he understood. And I say, remember, in your older days, only the person will be help you is me. I look after you up
So,
to your end of your journey. I
so
will be
you're basically building the rapport with them as well.
yes. So
Right. That's good. That's good.
you
So
need to be rapport with your customer.
that's fantastic. Anil bhai, I'm going to go through a few more people as well. I'll definitely come back to you. I know Mrs. Limbachi is getting ready as well, to come in front of the screen. So I'm going to move on to the next person. Thank you. Please stay in touch, because I'm going to come back to you as well.
Sure.
So my next regional director, in fact, I'm just going to invite some random people. Today, you know that it was a great day for many people who got promoted to ETLs and next positions. So we had a large number of promotions today. One of the gentlemen actually who has achieved this promotion today actually he met me. He approached me. And he said, I'm into different networking events, and I just want to talk to you, and I want to listen to you. And when he came to my event, I thought he's going to scrutinize me basically by asking me questions. But this gentleman, I hope he is on the camera. His name is Mr. Sammy Hegab. He's going to be here. So I just want to invite him very quickly for just few seconds of his testimonials. Yes. So Sammy, I'm going to unmute you. Right. Sammy, can you hear
Okay.
us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Can we just see your video as well, if possible?
Not possible.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
So, Sami, just first of all, congratulations on getting your ETL position actually today.
Well, thank you very
What's
much.
your message actually in really short words? Why did you get involved? Because you are another IT
Okay.
professional into the business.
Yes. Well, first of all, thank you very much, Baba, for the introduction. I really enjoyed the presentation today. I'll start by giving an introduction about myself for people that don't know me. I'm Sammy Hegab. I'm a financial software engineer by profession, so an IT consultant a bit like Ijaz, but I work mainly with banks. I'm also an investor in natural resources, and what's going through your mind, just like the question you asked. Why would a professional or someone's got a professional career, why would they be attracted to ACN? The truth is, and I know Ijaz already answered this question, but the truth is, to build wealth, you need to consider building multiple streams of income. And if one stream gets cut off, like Ijaz was saying that he got made redundant at one point, you still have another stream or a couple of other streams. Now, to be honest with you, I was aware of ACN and I was aware of referral marketing and network marketing. And when I did meet up with Barbara and Malik at the time, I already had a background in it, but I wanted to see how far did ACN move on? What's evolved? Because I was introduced to it before, but I just wanted to see what was going on. And I was in a particular situation at that time where my main revenue stream as an IT professional did get cut off because I did roll off a project at the time. And at the same time, I suffered a big loss on the stock market. So I was looking for another stream to build alongside my main streams that I had running. So, I did join the business straight away. I enjoyed the presentation. It was very similar to what you've seen today. And
Wow,
I did
wonderful.
recommend a few of my friends. And, to be
Your
honest
next
with you,
friend is coming actually after you. He's
yeah. And
he's all the way
yes,
from down south actually
and
in Kent.
that's the point. I mean, you introduce a few people. Some people will take this business serious and some won't. But it doesn't matter. That's just fine. What you're looking for is like exactly what Barbara Malik said. You're looking for leaders, and like what you've actually said, one of them is coming on, and that's the beauty of ACN is not only that you can be successful, but you will get more satisfaction by seeing other people that you've introduced into the business also reach the same success that you have and reach the same levels. So that's pretty much the idea that I came in, but I did get occupied for a while. And that's another good thing about ACN is that although you can put in some effort, you can get preoccupied in life, but the business will still keep growing.
Yeah,
It's exactly what Barbara and Malik said. You mentioned about passive income. So you've reduced customers. You don't have to go out and get customers every single day to get an income coming in. You build your business. You build a few customers, build a few team members. They'll go on and start building. And it's a snowball effect. The business starts growing. It takes a life of its own.
Not only yourself, you have now one more ETL in your organization, Mr.
Exactly.
Dol Bahadur Gurung. Actually, he's an army official, ex-army official. Now he's living in Kent. So, Sami, you're doing a great job. And now I can see Dol appeared, and I'm just waiting for Dol to come back. But I've got his another colleague who is upcoming ETL, Mr. Home Bahadur Gurung is there as well. So, Home, would you like to unmute yourself and give your testimonial? And then we have some people actually from Scandinavia. I've got leadership. I've got a very special leader today, all the way from Scandinavia, who's going to be sharing his testimonial and a few more techniques of how to build the business globally. Now, another one is like I met in one of the events, I met this lady who's an accountant. And when I shared the opportunity with her, she took this opportunity really seriously. And now she is,
Hi, Baba. I think you're muted as well, so we can't hear you.
Sorry for that. I've been talking actually, sorry, didn't realize I was muted. How long have I been muted for? Okay.
Few seconds.
Okay, right. Okay, that's right. Okay, now Patrina, let me introduce yourself. Patrina is an accountant. We met Patrina actually, I met Patrina in one of the networking events. We shared the ideas, and when Patrina looked at this opportunity, she seriously started. Now, today, she's been promoted as an executive team leader. Not only her, but she has 3 more executive team leaders promotions in her organization. Patrina, we just need your testimonials, your experience about ACN.
Okay, so as Baba said, thank you very much for all the other testimonials. It's been really great to hear from Ijaz, Anil, and the other guys as well, Sami. My testimonial is basically I'm an accountant, chartered accountant. I'm also helping my husband in our wellness business. We are wellness experts as well. And on top of that, I'm also a homemaker. So I got no cleaner, no chef, one thing. I do everything myself at home. So very busy. And when I met Baba, I wanted a lot of more time freedom, and obviously also be able to replace my current job where I'm actually getting good income, but I didn't have enough time for it. So I've actually been just doing this ACN business part-time on a very part-time basis as and when I can. And I'm very thankful for all the support and guidance I've had from all the leaders so far. They've all been very successful. And one thing that's really helped me a lot is I've actually attended most of the events, whether it be webinars or the live events, and that's really helped me, especially with my motivation. This business is, you will learn it's actually like anything in life. It's like roller coaster. You'll have good times and bad times. So you actually need a very good support system so that you can actually keep a strong and positive mindset. Thank you.
Patrina, here today you're ETL,
Mhm.
and now you have 3 to 4 ETLs in your organization. Now, if we say April has just started, I'm sure that the type of person you are, very organized. You definitely have a strategy for April. So,
Yes.
would you mind sharing what's your strategy for April? What's your goal? Where do you want to go actually? How you want to finish your April?
Yeah. Well, I know that certainly I've got a huge number of contacts still in my phone book, in my phone, and I've not actually utilized all of them. And I will definitely be making a new list and actually approaching more and more people, be they either joining my team or becoming my customers.
That's fantastic. So we're looking at like maybe a couple of more ETLs in your organization this
Yes,
month.
definitely. Yeah.
One more thing, guys, I want to tell you, Patrina has completed her personal 40 points, and now she's targeting to get 60 points as soon as possible. And the majority of her customers are from either gas and electricity or from security alarm system. And security alarm system is another, very important product and service that people really want to know how you're making customers. So Patrina, would you mind sharing as how you made these security alarm system customers?
Well, first of all, I became my own customer. So I was with another alarm company for a long time and I switched. So that was, become my first customer. And obviously I started approaching my neighbors. And even while actually trying to go through my neighbors, I actually bumped into one of my ex-classmates, which I've not actually met for 20 plus years. And she became my customer as well.
That's
So
amazing.
basically
That's really
marketing.
interesting. That's really good, actually. So you just, touch base with them and then make them your customers as well.
Yes.
Patrina, do you know that we have another, very powerful person who is coming up at ETL? He's an ETL. He's bringing a couple of more people as ETLs. He's ex-Army official. He's just joined us as well. And let's hear from him, and I'll get back to you as well.
Sure.
So my next, actually, person who really, and congratulations once again, Patrina. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'll go to Mr. Gurung, Mr. Dol Gurung. Dol, I've just unmuted you. Right, okay,
Hi,
you can share
Barbara.
your testimonial.
Thank you.
Okay, you're on the radio. We would like you to be on the TV as well. We had an amazing leader from East London, Patrina, actually sharing her testimonial and techniques. Dol, I know that you're making a lot of customers in energy sector, gas and electricity. So please share your testimonial with us. How did you get involved in ACN, and what did you see in ACN?
Honestly speaking, I've enrolled in ACN as about quarter year now. It's more than 6 months. But I've been yeah.
Yes, you want to open up your video as well, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we can see you. Right. That's fantastic.
Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cough. It's not COVID-19, but it's a cough.
You get better soon, though. I know that. You get better soon.
Oh, hopefully from today. Yes. Yes. I mean, I've been in the business for nearly more than 6 months now, nearly 9 months plus. But I've been experiencing it's a really good platform you have in this ACN business. I was really humble when I met Barbara in the first day in London, somewhere in the Victoria train station. I was just rolled in there. So honestly speaking, I'm on it. I have experienced a bit of experience from IBO point of view. Now I've got this ETL title today, which is really
amazing,
exciting.
right?
Amazing, really amazing. This is the very first step. I see this is the very first step for me to earn some residual income now. So I'm really looking forward to get more customers and probably more IBOs enroll in my team.
And you
So-
have a very strong partner actually with you, Mr. Homba Adagurung, who is with us as well. As you know, two of you can actually build a huge organization in Kent Down South. So how are you planning to utilize your time while you are sitting at home, and especially how do you want to end April?
Yes, it's really simple. Until this thing happening, I think this business will probably give you more time in this current situation. So more time to speak to the people, a webinar, video talk, anything like that. So I've got a lot of customers, sorry, a lot of contact in my list. So I'll probably go through that. This first few days with this current situation, we kind of, resettling how we manage our day-to-day business, day-to-day work, as well as the side business like ACN. So we kind of, over the first week now, so we know what's happening. We know how long it's going to go, probably not expected, but we can certain that it's going to go for a few months. So within a few months period, I think we're going to make a lot of customers, a lot of team members. Honestly,
That's amazing.
I will start from tomorrow.
So what was your experience when you started, switching people from other gas electricity companies to Blue Green? How did you find that in the beginning?
In the beginning, I mean, I've just made a contact with the people, and honestly speaking, my daughter is in university, so this is
amazing.
one of
That's great.
It's one of the way of contacting people in university, because when they have a term break, you just ask your daughter, your friends, so whoever is in university, right? Okay, if there anyone who wants to enroll with the Virgin Media, who wants to enroll with SIM card, want to buy SIM cards, that's perfect opportunity, because
That's a
they're
very,
always
very interesting way.
Yeah,
That's amazing. So basically, I mean, you are basically training them and you're giving them the taste of this residual income as well. We have few more people actually whose kids are in universities. I've just seen my friend who is working in Volvo. He's in a very senior position. Mr. Habibullah, actually, his son is in the university as well. And you know what his son has done? His son has just made, help his parent, made 2-3 customers, and now he's just, working on it as well. He attended few of the presentations. Even my son actually attended few presentations. So guys, not only yourself, bring your children into the business so that they understand the difference between a linear based income and a residual based income. I've seen few people actually who are senior vice presidents because their sons and daughters are regional vice presidents. One of the very interesting couple actually is in Spain. One of my mentors, Mr. Senior Vice President, Mr. Bash Bukhari and Mrs. Miriam de la Sierra. I think today is Miriam's birthday as well. Their son actually is a regional vice president, Circle of Champions, and they have another few, couple of regional directors in their house. They have another regional vice president coming up. So guys, this is a family business. Bring your family into it. So thank you very much, all. Thank you very much, Dol. And, you guys are doing a great job. Fantastic. Stay with us. We have a few more people. I've got a very special regional director from Scandinavia today. So I really want to keep him in the end, actually, because he's going to share with you a lot of things. This guy is a machine. He's just building his IBOs one after the other. So my next person who I'm going to bring into the call is a lady from South, and she is also a regional vice president. She's a wife of a very famous regional, so she's also a regional director. She's a wife of very famous regional director, Mr. Anil Limbachia. So I'm going to unmute Mrs. Swati Limbachia. Swati, are you there? I know ladies take a lot of time actually to come in the front, so I'm just going to unmute them. In fact, I will allow people to unmute themselves. So I know Swati and Anil are there. So let's wait for them. Okay, Swati, are you there? All right, so while Swati is taking her time, I've got another person actually. She is also building a huge client base. Let me find her first into this. Right, okay, here we go. We've got Arvind, we've got Appy, we've got Peppa, Rohit, Sammy, Tiali. I just missed the name. I'm going to come back in a second. Okay, so now before I go to that person, I'm just going to call this person all the way from Scandinavia as a regional director, Mr. Rohit Sharma. Rohit, are you there, sir?
Yes, Babar. How are you?
I am fine. I'm really glad to see you. I know you were just on the road few minutes ago, and on my very special request, you jumped on the webinar. So thank you very much, Rohit. Today, your teams in London and UK and Europe, they really want to listen to your experience. Off you go.
Thank you, Baba, for having me on the call.
Thank you very much.
First of all, I just want to hope and wish everyone is safe and staying home with all these crazy things happening around the world. It's just unbelievable, actually, very scary. So I got involved with the ACN back in 2017, and believe it or not, it actually took me 1 year to understand what ACN is. So I just got enrolled in ACN. And what I loved about ACN was definitely the residual income. And what I understood about ACN was, and how I took this business, if I just keep doing 1 or 2 customers now and then, I'll be able to make money off these customers as long as these customers are paying the bills. So that's what attracted me to this business. But really, my business took off when I went to my first international event. It was in Madrid. And that's where I saw the real picture of the ACN, how big this company is. I saw the co-founders, and I saw this company is really standing behind what they say. So that's where I decided I will go all in with this business.
Wonderful. That's great.
Yes. So in 2018, in end of August, I decided to go in this business full time. I was just a CQ all the way from when I started till September 2018. So I was just a CQ. And but that was the time when I decided I will go all in with ACN, because I come back from an international event. And then I moved to Sweden. I'm actually born and brought up in Sweden, and I moved to England in 2011. That's in 2017 I got introduced to ACN. So 2018 I came back to Sweden, and that's where I started building really the ACN business. So from 2018 till 2018 December, I could hit my regional director position only and only because I decided to go all in. I decided to learn the business. I decided to listen to all this mentorship. I decided to listen to whatever I could to gain as much knowledge as I could about this business.
That's amazing, Rohit. When I heard about yourself, I was senior vice president, used to be Circle of Champions member, Mr. Salman Sardar. When he spoke about you, I really wanted to see you. I was like, who is this person actually building so fast, And it's amazing. And I know you have a regional director in your organization. I think it's Barbara. She's there as well. It'll be really nice to have a quick chat with Barbara as well. But Rohit, one question I always wanted to ask you. People say that, the speed that you are acquiring new IBOs, and then you built the Saturday event, and basically it looks like, you invited the whole city in there. How did you create that momentum?
No, it's Baba, it's really a numbers game. ACN is numbers game. I tell you, you have to find your number. If I present a business to 10 people, I'm sure I'll get 2. If I'm lucky, I get 3. So all I try to do is I try to find that one person. And always, that's what I've learned from ACN. Make your A-list. Prioritize people who the business owners, people who already have network marketing experience. So what I tried to find people in my circle who has influence on the market, that people basically have influence on the other people. So all I did, I just presented them the business, and I tried to show them the vision, what could happen with ACN, if you just stay long enough in the system. And I found few good people, and only from these few good people, everything started. So all I was really doing, I found that one person, I found Barbara. And Barbara, she was just a machine. She's nonstop, and from her, I just helped her as much as I could. We worked together as a team, and just trying to teach the team exactly what I know, so everyone could work on the same level. Everyone basically speaking the same language when it comes to launching, acquiring customers. So everyone's on the same page. Basically, that's all we've done.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. So I'm going to move on to the next person. She's the regional director, Barbara. Let's have a quick chat with Barbara as well. So Rohit, thank you very much for your nice words. And you know what, we really want to see you actually in London. I'm quite positive that, you will consider coming to London, training our teams when the whole thing is, is settled down to normal, isn't it?
Definitely. That's on the list.
That'll be amazing. So I'm just going to invite Barbara. Thank you very much, Rohit, for your kind words and training. So let's see if Barbara is there. I think she's called Magic Barbie, right? Okay, so I'm just going to ask her to come on the call. Right. Hi, Barbara. Are you there? I think she should be able to unmute herself. Right. Okay. So just waiting for Barbara there. Yes, I can see her there, but I cannot hear. Barbara, we cannot hear you for some reason. Can you unmute yourself? Right. I think you are muted. So
Can you
yes.
hear me? Hello.
Yes, we can hear you now. Right. Hi, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine as well. We're all really, really fine, happy. This online has given us power to get into any country. People are just joining from various countries as well. So Barbara,
Yeah.
we have heard a lot about yourself. And, Rohit was just telling me that, you work like a machine. So what was your formula? You're a regional director in Scandinavia, right?
Yeah, exactly. And because when I see this opportunity, I think this is really can change my life. And I only joined and I start to work really the first day. Even I couldn't sleep. I just ask Rohit what we need to do, and we start to work day and night together. Even I sleep only 4 or 5 hours because now if I go to regional director, I can change my life. I don't need to work for someone else. This is the whole my plan. That's why I could reach regional director less than 4 months. And then after that, I
This
could.
is amazing. You did regional director in less than 4 months. That's
Yeah.
amazing. We really want to listen actually. How did you do that?
That I say I only talk with people because the same time I have full-time job. I work every day from 10 until 8 o'clock in the evening. And then even when I wake up in the morning, I talk with people, I call everybody. When I start my job, every day we done home PBR. Home PBR, and like this, and then I grow only. And then after 2 months, I take the whole my team to the event, to the national event, maybe 10, 15 people from Sweden in Rotterdam. And
So
then we
the numbers game, like you were just presenting every single day, and then you were taking the full benefit of the events.
exactly. And
Oh,
then when we
wonderful.
come back, everybody was so excited, and everybody only, they even don't need me, everybody start to do for yourself. They start to big for there because I work so much, I couldn't even help them because we in 1 month, me and Rohit, we sign up 100 people in only just 1 month.
100 people in just 1 month.
Yeah.
I'm sure when you are next in London, when the situation is better, we really want to give you a lot more time actually to give us the details of what you have done, the script you have used, the techniques you have used. It'll be really, really good to learn from you, Barbara. We're so pleased to have you on this call today. And the next we're going to do is hopefully on Friday and then on Sunday. So Barbara, thank you very much today. It's amazing. So I'm just going to move on to the last speaker of today, and then we'll just close this online event today. So thank you once again, Barbara. Thank you once again, Rohit. Everybody, thank you very much. Okay, so my last speaker, I was just waiting for the regional director, Ms. Swati Limbachia, to come on the call. I think she is doing a presentation which was supposed to start at 8 o'clock, but never mind. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for today. So what we have learned today is that building the residual income is far more important than relying on one income stream. Having multiple income streams is the way entrepreneurs think, and just sticking to your job is the way most of the people think, and that's why some of the people are facing struggles. So today we have done one presentation. Hopefully on Friday at the same time we will have another session, and then our final session is going to be on Sunday at 5 o'clock. So I will take your questions. I'm open to your questions later on. And you've got my contact details. You've got the contact details of all the leaders. Guys, take the best opportunity. Take this opportunity and utilize it to your best to help people build a business, to help people learn how they can build second or third income stream online, especially in this crisis. This is going to be your help. So helping them, just giving them food is not one thing. Helping them, giving them financial opportunity is more powerful. So in the end, guys, thank you very much. So we are approaching